Hi everybody, I'm Josh, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be playing through Warhammer Inquisitor Matyr. There's two, I got both, I think Matyr and Prophecy. So I'm just going to show you what it's like. You can experience it with me as I experience it. I'm a big 40k fan, so I'm hoping to enjoy this. So tag along and we'll see how we do. Thanks. So first up we're going to pick a character. Now I'm looking through here now. Crusader, this classic. I remember this mini from like the late 90s when Inquisitor first came out. It was actually a game with 20 mil. You probably remember, for as old as my ass. Tempting to go here. So we're going to have different skills based on these four sections here. And then within those four, you then get an additional 3 specialities. So this is an Assault Crusader. We then have a... Who's this guy? This is Tactical Crusader. A little bit more of the classic Inquisitor armor going on here. Dual wielding pistols, of course. And then if we look at the... Who's this guy? Heavy Gunner Crusader. Rocking a shotgun. Looking at more of a ranged kind of guy. So I'm thinking I want to get a bit more down and dirty. So, Assassin's cool. Really nice minis as well. I mean, that's always part of it for me. I'm always trying to relive that moment when I was younger. Like as a kid, I'm imagining these things, how they are and what they're doing, and getting to live that is the big attraction of these games for me. I mean, none of them really get the feel. Maybe this babe here. Who's this infiltrator assassin? That looks the bee's knees. What's she all about? She's about adrenaline. Spend adrenaline points to dodge. So she's very much reactive. I mean, I don't know how good my slow ass reaction is going to be with that, but okay. Exotic equipment gets access to exotic war gear. Dodge. Okay, so that's what you spend your adrenaline resources on. Infiltrator, assassin expertise, death cult blades, assassin power sword. Okay, very much about the dual swords. I could see that from the image. That's cool. And a stealth bodysuit. Okay, stealth and strike. Psyker. What are we talking about here? So this is like the Wizards of 40k. I mean, it's not fantasy, but it's very heavily fantasy-esque. This guy's looking like a Dead Space engineer a little bit. He's pretty cool. Not quite the psycho feel I'm going for. He looks a little bit clean cut. I like my psychers to be damaged, and neither of them do. I don't know, maybe that happens later in the game. And then you've got the attack adept. Okay, heavy Skitarii feel here. Pretty sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna get straight at this. Some of you guys probably don't know the Warhammer universe. I don't know where you are or who you are, what you've been doing all your life, but you know, get on it. I think if I'm going to do this. This is such a stressful situation. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm like, this is a commitment. It's a commitment to the hours I'm going to put in here. I want to make this decision right. Aesthetics is probably going to be the big deciding factor for me. You know what? I'm gonna go with this cool assassin babe here. Yeah, screw it. What are we gonna call her? Dominique. Okay, nearly dirty, not quite. Okay, let's hit it. Let's do this. Different tagline. Usually it's "There is only war." The Imperium of man is besieged from all sides by the Xenos races, and it is slowly rotting. Inquisitors and autonomous powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows, and nothing. Well, Jesus, I mean, there's no time for a dramatic reading here. The judge dreads.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. It has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic but extremely old. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. There were many delays during the journey, but the coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave finally led me to this desolate system. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery. It got through the warp surges with considerable loss of data, and my astropath has been unable to decipher it. I will personally investigate the source of this mysterious signal.
Cool.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
I love
What
these
do you
ships.
expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Cool.
Inquisitor,
Uh-oh.
the defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Plasma cannons, really? Good anti-aircraft weapon? Oh. I stand corrected. Anyway, you gotta love those ships. It's the cannons along the side. I'm imagining it's kind of like that medieval galleon sort of broadside-esque kind of combat, captured in like episode 3 of Star Wars as well. Briefly, too briefly. You just got that open up. Cool bit of Command and Conquer-esque music. Little bit of gin. Baby. Oh, here we go.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return.
Teleport device. That's not something I knew we had.
Inquisitorial log. New entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
Okay, so into the game here. It's quite pretty. It's obviously top-down view, pretty old school like that. I'm controlling it by moving the mouse and holding down the left key. We'll see how it goes. I don't normally like this kind of play, but I'm up for anything. Here we go.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive.
Flesh drone.
Open the door.
Okay. Exclamation mark means quest.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Okay, let's do this properly. Let's play this story, right? So, current status. In the possession of the holy orders from the Emperor's Inquisition. Warning. Verified current status. Inadequate data collated. There's just a series of 01s. That's...
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of
Yeah,
rust.
yes.
At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
So I've got no abilities yet. I've got nothing.
New log entry. Found some corpses.
Health.
Blood smells and tastes fresh.
Suppression.
The wounds are recent. I have no idea what killed them, but it's not human and it's still close.
Load and good, sir. Oh, well, we are. Death.
Let's see how this weapon works.
Yes.
Yes, I think it will do.
Okay, how does this work? Okay, right click for a. It's down here. Wild strike. Cone effect. Wide. Death mask. Poison. Okay. Cone effect. The skill area of effect is a 160 degree wide arc. 5 meter long cone. Okay. Substantial. -1 attack damage penalty. Okay. What's this one do? Phased assault. Stun. If I push 1. Okay, so that's just like a. Does that hit everyone? Single target phase attack. Execute from close to long range. Caster can phase through creatures, but not obstacles. That's cool. And killing blow. Single target combination attack removes all death marks from the target. Who's adding death marks? Carves a death mark onto the target and then removes all death targets. Grants +10 bonus damage for every mark. Okay, so you gain, remove. Gain, remove. Easy enough. Okay, so you really want to jump in and like combo that up. Ooh. Oh, it's Big Papa Nurgle.
A spawn of chaos. An interesting challenge at least.
Just straight out of the gate. Let's give her a 1. Yeah, don't like it. Another one. Oh, yes.
What a shame. A magnificent Imperial tomb despoiled by chaos. It will be a glorious task scraping this place clean again.
Cool. Combat weapon sets. So let's have a look. This looks like. So we basically got 2 sets of weapons. One is looks like a double-handed sword, and one is two-handed swords. Let's play with this. You can also do this with armor suits and all sorts of cool stuff. So you can do this with tab. Switch between. I'm assuming the one is the big double-handed blade is more of a. That's sweet. Area of effect and phasing assault. So you still get the phase, but no real difference there. Okay, that's cool. Not very adventurous way of combat.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of
The
chaos.
effect of
There is
chaos.
also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Defense system anomalies. Brother Marcus Drang. Instance log. The Martyr opened fire on the approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on the targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from the monastery. Confessions of the related person during the pestilence herring. Conclusion. After thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense opened fire without human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. Problem cause? System malfunction. Process initiation. Logged a priority level request to the maintenance fraternity, awaiting confirmation. Okay, so went off on its own.
There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming
And shut down my
signals.
ship, bitch. Oh, here we go. Wall head.
Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this?
She seems slightly excited in an inappropriate way by that.
You shouldn't talk, mindless drone. Hush now and watch that door.
Be your mindless drone. Right, here we go. Cutscene. Get in, boys.
Did you just line up for your imminent death, heretics?
God loves confidence. Have at you! Die, you swine! You can't move other than... Oh, you can. That's super handy. Sorry, I know this is super entertaining. Ooh, got... This is super entertaining. Got a look behind the scenes there. Confused face. This is my confused face. I seem to... Oh, cogitator.
Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
Jammer.
I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost
All
you.
these women,
It would have
like,
been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me,
you know what I mean.
I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my
Leather.
ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
So there you go. That was the intro trainee mission. I think I've got a feel for it now. I'm intrigued. I want to see more. If you do, try the next video. Okay, thanks. See you next time.